Let's talk about being grateful. Because kind of 'tis the season for me, anyway. When the leaves start changing and things are beautiful and kids are playing and the weather is gorgeous, I can't help but to feel grateful. This is something I focus on even when it's not beautiful outside because it helps me get through life in a more joyful and fulfilling way. And you hear about grateful journals, grateful meditation, waking up in the morning and listing 5 things to be grateful for. And the reality is those are actually it's really good advice. And I'll tell you, when I started doing this, however long ago, I realized it was a lot like when I got pregnant with twins. I got pregnant with twins and all of a sudden I started noticing twins everywhere, right? Things I had never noticed before. And when I started doing grateful exercises, I started noticing things that I was grateful for beyond my children and having a roof over my head. And what inspired this particular video is literally sitting in this park and looking at the leaves changing and hearing the children play in the back. And it filled my soul and made me feel grateful to be here in this moment, present. And so here we are talking about gratefulness. And I wanted to share something we do in my family. This started about 8 years ago, where when the kids were little, we drew a huge tree on butcher paper. And we cut it out, and then we picked out some really pretty fun fabric, and we made a flat fabric tree. And every year on November 1st, we put this tree up on a wall in our house, and the kids go and collect all of the really beautiful leaves across our neighborhood in paper bags, and they bring them back to the house. And every day, whoever is in my house on any given day is required, my friends love me, is required to grab a leaf, say something out loud that they're grateful for, and pin it to the fabric on the tree. So by the time Thanksgiving comes around, and every year we do a big Thanksgiving where people who don't have a place to come will have a place to come and come eat. And I love feeding people, and it's a big thing, and it's a lot of fun. And by Thanksgiving, this tree, fabric tree with just branches, is now covered in beautiful leaves from the month, where everybody that comes into the house every day has to say something that they're grateful for. And I highly encourage some kind of practice in your life with you personally, when you get up in the morning, whatever your routine is, when you go to bed at night and you're reflecting on your day, when you're sitting in a hard moment and you need to kind of shift your attitude and have a different perspective, looking at what you're grateful for is a really good way to do that. So that's just my thought of the day, and I'm sharing it with you guys. So be well and be grateful.